You're very persistent.
What's this?
Relax. The sandstorms from Gurabad will die down soon enough. Oh, I planned ahead. Where to chat with you, which door. You, meanwhile, know nothing of who I am. So far, you've only heard my voice. And for all you know, it may not even be real, but not to
Follow Dottore. He has conducted countless cruel experiments, even on his subordinates.
Follow isn't quite the right word. Let's just say even those you see as villains have their friends, even if they aren't the most sincere of friendships. When any set of rules is established, there will be those who benefit and those who lose out. People will do anything. I are tolerated by the rules of this world. We were both searching for a new order. Our ideas of the final form that should take may have differed, but our journeys took a shared path. Goodbye, Traveler and Paimon. I wish you a timely escape, albeit not too soon. I will need a little more time to prepare, after all.
Hey! Come back! Wait, this dark wall. We've seen these on our adventures before. It swallows people up! I'm sorry. She shouldn't have jumped a gun!
Sino and his team are guarding the north.
There's so many Jin. Don't fret. I am well prepared for this.
Huh. So you have a solution?
Perhaps you're unaware. Trusty genie partner of mine. Off you go, Plumpy. Come on, what's the holdup? 5,000 Mora. 20,000 Mora. 100,000 Mora. Final offer.
Ah, so she's a hired partner.
Hired partners are reliable too. Plumpy here is a highly skilled negotiator. You'll see. Just a few words from her and... Plumpy! Don't you Jin have any respect for the rules? This was supposed to be a negotiation! You wanna play rough? Two can play at that game!
Looks like it's up to us now. Be careful, Kale.
Yes, Master! What happened? How did I pass out? Never mind. Plumpy, it's time for revenge.
You stumbled upon Spinal Crocodile territory by mistake.
Yeah, I remember.
Rescue you with a team of forest rangers.
Please stop.
I'll uproot you! Keep up.
What's this? Don't touch! Try this on the side! Magic lamp! That's a deal breaker! Ow!
And Shroud! I hear everything!
There's too many of... I can't believe I used 12 rare items in one battle!
Tainari, how's the situation on your end?
We held the line.
They've breached our defenses in the south.
We're hemmed in.
That's why we wanted to confirm your status. We need to consider our next move carefully.
Bad news. Another line of
Kale, go with them and assess the situation. Dory,
But Master!
this is not a discussion.
Wait, you can't... Oh, great.
Need any help?
Huh?
What is it, Kale?
If things continue like this, it won't be long before Aru village is overrun by Jinn. And the sandstorms are...
I don't care. Whoever you are, please just help us.
The only one who can help is you. I am merely here to guide you along the correct path. I am a spirit created at the beginning. I am a...
What do you mean?
It doesn't matter. You don't need to understand it. Just repeat it.
Watch out! Jin incoming!
I am a spirit created at the beginning.
Here goes nothing. I am a spirit created at the beginning.
I am a flickering illusion.
I am a flickering illusion. What's wrong, Plumpy?
But how do you...
Do you know what Kale is reciting?
I am the shimmering light that flows from the eyes of the Creator.
I am the shimmering light that flows from the eyes of the Creator.
It's a song composed by the goddess of flowers, but very few records of it remain, even in historical texts. All we have is a few fragments. Is Kale an avid historian?
Not to my knowledge.
The Jinn have actually quieted down. Although... No, it's more than that. It looks like they're showing... submission.
Clearly, the songs left by the goddess of flowers have a soothing effect on them. At the very least, they're much calmer now.
Really? Let me try. I am a spirit created at the beginning. Don't stay away. I'll stop. I'll stop.
It seems like the song only works when Kale recites it. But why?
Kale.
Yeah! Any luck?
When I heard that loud rumbling in the distance, I thought the shifting sands had bust open the gates to some ancient treasure vault. Turns out it was just you guys.
Huh? Wait, that sounds like...
It's been a long while. Did you miss me?
Jet! Ben!
Let's save the catching up for later. First, I gotta get you guys out of there. This should be the right mechanism. Ben, can you handle it? There we go. Come on, let's leave this place.
Those Fatui sure made themselves...
The Fatui? They came to the desert again?
Yep. No idea what they're planning this time. They were being very coy about it.
How have you been, Jet?
Well, since we last met, I've started my own band of mercs. We've actually made quite a name for ourselves. Oh, yeah. On a slightly different note, I have some good news. I finally took care of Masaira. Not much to write home about. It was just another day. Found his hideout. Dragged him out of his cozy little bed. He tried to talk me into seeing his point of view, as usual. But I'm way past that by now. What about you guys? Bet you'd forgotten all about me and Ben Ben, huh?
Of course not! We're super duper best friends!
Wow. Sounds like I should make time to visit some other nations too. Anyway, what brings you to Gurabad?
Oh, right. I almost forgot. We're here to look...
That bottle? Seriously?
Yeah! We need her power to calm the Jinn and stop the sand. Here's hoping we actually manage to find her. After all the trouble we've been through. Let's see. She should be around. Aha! Found her! Lilliput!
What a long dream that was. It's been a while, my master. Oh, and you're here too, little wildcat. The four of us back together again. Imagine that. After we last parted ways, I merged with the land beneath Gurabad to suppress the dark calamity stirring in the depths. It rekindled the flame of vengeance within the Jinn. I fought against it for a long, long time. Once satisfied that that dark power could no longer bewitch the Jinn, why have you returned to Gurabad, my...
Well, basically, Sumeru is in danger and a lot of our friends are affected. Some bad guys messed around with Irminsul, and now they've released the Jinn in here. We managed to chase off the culprits, but we have no idea how to seal this place back up and stop the sandstorms.
Child's play. I shall quell the Jinn and scatter the storms. Thank you, Lilupar. No need to thank me, my master. I have granted many wishes in my time, and this was the most trivial of them all.
The sandstorm's gone. The sun shines bright. When I said that we'd meet again under a lovelier sun,
Yay! Although, honestly, Paimon would love to hang out with you more. Even if the weather... Well, there shouldn't be any more Jinn breaking out, right? Are we okay to head back?
sounds good. You can introduce us to your other friends.
Another adventure begins. Lovely.
The storms have stopped! We should be able to get to the Temple of Silence without any problems now. Time to regroup!
So, this is the Temple of Silence. I've heard the Nagarjanites mention it in passing, but I never imagined it would be.
I thought the temple moved to the rainforest ages ago.
I don't know. Even in King Deshret.
Well, unless you know of another...
The plan is... The scale of this project is enormous. Even with Kave, Faruzan, and every other scholar of mechanics working on it full-time. The proposed modifications won't happen overnight.
You're back. Everything all right? And who are...
Friends of yours?
Pretty much everyone in the temple.
Hello, I'm Jet, and this is Lilupar.
Oh, a famous name from the history books.
Pleased to meet you. A friend of a...
Who's they?
Huh? Do people not say...
Not in the desert. Friends you can trust, but friends of friends? Gotta keep an eye on them. Still, I do trust the Traveler's judgment.
The sandstorms have calmed down. I take it the Gurabad problems...
And after getting all smarmy with us, he trapped us there. Luckily.
Wow. Thanks for being...
So...
Yeah? Is there some...
I assume you aren't naive enough to expect answers from an enemy. Well deduced. Our commander, Dottore, died in Nodcry.
Are you wondering about his true identity? Or do you...
I wouldn't go as far as to call it a conspiracy. Just the most important thing for now is to solve the immediate problem. Perhaps that man knew you wouldn't have the resources to investigate his...
This is all getting a little cryptic for me. I'll let you guys talk while I take a walk with Lilupar.
Jet?
Aren't you with the Blazing Beasts? What a coincidence. Didn't expect to run into you here.
We're mercs. You can run into us anywhere. Who's this with you?
So, did you find the solution you were looking for in the Temple of Silence?
You bet we did. This place is incredible. It has everything. So far, we've discussed a plan and verified its feasibility. Building a new system from scratch is out of the question. So our only option is to modify the Akasha using certain resources we hope to find in the Mausoleum of King...
According to certain sources in the Temple of Silence, there is a core device in King Deshret's mausoleum known as Aru. Little is known about if these sources prove correct. However...
Yeah, but the people of the rainforest are always cautious when it comes to death.
Wait, Paimon has a question. Is this the same Aru we've heard of before?
Well remembered. Yes. Aru was the most brilliant creation King Deshret ever conceived of. Built by divine and mortal artisans, working... That being said, what Aru... Until recently, I wouldn't have been optimistic that the place even exists. The only reason I'm inclined to...
Paimon totally gets that. But do you guys still remember that?
I think I...
Yeah. You might know more.
Not cry.
Huh?
Yeah. Had another lady with her too.
Really? They came...
Yes, really. It was... One of them said she's made Nodcry her home.
Looks like betting on Aru was the...
See? They're right over there.
Nicole! Never!
Why, hello! We're here to help. It's a good thing we left early. We almost got locked out.
Locked out? What do you mean?
Oh, you haven't heard? An invisible barrier has appeared around Sumeru's borders, cutting off all travel in and out. No one can leave and no one can enter. Sumeru has become a lonely island.
Are the Fatui behind this too?
Actually, no. This has nothing to do with them. Ermin's soul is the source of Tevat's ley lines, after all. And Sumeru, I imagine this function was put in place to seal the entire region off in the event of serious damage, preventing the disaster from spreading to the rest.
But doesn't that mean that the people...
Currently, that does appear to be the case, which is precisely why I am here. This is a critical moment for the world.
Paimon's surprised you managed to convince her to come back to...
Indeed. Even for someone of my wisdom and eloquence, this tested my skills...
And why should it concern me that Sumeru's in trouble?
Judging by your tone, I suppose you don't.
Sounds like you don't know much about my past. And here I thought you knew everything.
All I know is that the Ibis King is the source of your power. As for your past, I have ways to learn the full story if I wish to. But everyone has secrets they'd rather keep to themselves.
I'm glad you see it that way, Miss Nicole. I've chosen to call Nodcry home, which is why I did my part in its hour of need.
I understand, still. But that's where we... deepest, truest desires. So I wish to hear about your past, because I do not believe you are motivated by hatred alone. And if we still arrive at different Wait, what? But I set the atmosphere and everything. Isn't this supposed to be the moment when we finally open up to one another?
Is it? Maybe I'm not so good at reading the atmosphere. You're right, Nicole. There's more to me than just hatred. But I don't think that your guidance can change my mind.
Do you wish to shake them off?
No. Sure. It's not every day you get...
A long, long time ago, when the angels still walked freely upon the earth, I found life tedious. Monotonous work, lukewarm relationships. Things weren't nearly as interesting as they missing those days on more than one occasion. Human emotions are often attached to a person. If Sumeru were destroyed, both rainforest and desert would be no more. Both love and...
Most sophisticated. Still, I'm a special case. As much as I dislike Sumeru...
How much will you need? I'll be upfront with you. I don't have much more on me. If that's what you need.
Just cover my travel expenses.
Huh?
That's all. Given all the people I owe favors to, I can just about justify a trip to Sumeru. Yehoda!
Here, boss! What do you need?
I'm going back to Sumeru for a while. While I'm away, you'll...
Me? I'm in charge? Whoa! Don't worry, boss. You can count on me!
And that was how the ingenious Angel Nicole brought you the perfect person for the job in your hour of need. Hip hip hooray!
That was far more detailed than necessary. Not lacking in embellishment either. I never thought I'd return, especially not the desert. But life doesn't always go as planned, I suppose. What's Candace up to? I don't think I've seen her yet.
She is still taking care of things in our village. Should be joining us before too long. Oh, and sorry, hope for... thing. We have some good news, though.
We're planning to go to the mausoleum of King Deshret to look for the legendary Aru, then use it to try and restore the Akasha system.
According to records in the Temple of Silence, the mausoleum houses something called Aru's Chute, which can be used to establish connection with Aru.
We still have some time before we leave, so there's no...
By the way, who are these two new faces?
Just call me Nefer. I'm based in Nodcry. Did I hear you mention Aru?
Correct.
Well, I happen to have a connection with one of the 3 retainers.
That sounds perfect.
Miss Nefer, are you from the
Why do you ask?
I don't know. There's a familiar air about you. Plus, you mentioned Candace. Sorry, I don't mean to pry. I'm Dia, an Eremite mercenary.
I'm on good terms with Dory, and she's mentioned you all before. It's nice to finally put faces to the names. However, my associate here is probably less well acquainted with you. Why don't you all introduce yourselves?
Actually, I'm a little better acquainted than you might think.
Huh. Are my eyes playing
Ventriloquism. I have heard tell of it before.
What is it, Kale?
It's you! You're the voice who's been speaking in my head, aren't you? You encouraged me to report my dreams to the Dendro Archon, and got me to recite that magic prayer.
I have many titles, but let's go with the most pertinent one. I am Nicole Rain, an angel who has lived since ancient times.
An angel? Sounds like a big deal, but, what exactly?
Well, we're a rather long-living race of beings.
Yep! And she's also an amazing...
You could say she's a real Oh, please don't. Just relax and be yourselves.
Miss Nicole, if it's okay, could I ask you a few questions?
Yes, you may. I can see your heart is filled with confusion, and you are desperate for answers. I also know which questions you want to ask me. Why did you dream of Sumeru City in disarray? Why did those verses soothe the Jinn only when recited by you? I can guide you to the truth, but it involves a personal secret of yours. I'd prefer to speak with you alone, if possible. I thought we were going to speak alone. This is a lot more people than I was expecting.
What's wrong with it?
Well,
Thanks for being so
closest friends. It's so nice to hear that.
All right. In that Kale, are you aware that there are god remains inside your body?
I am. When I was young, I got sick with Elazar. Nothing could cure it. The Fatui convinced my mom and dad that they could help, and I was sent to an unfamiliar place. There were a lot of other kids just like me there. This creepy guy injected us with some strange medicine, which I heard contained god remains. I can still remember the pain like it was yesterday. But anyway... So,
Yes. Those were the remains of Nabu Malikata, the goddess of flowers.
What? Huh. Fascinating. You don't seem surprised like the rest of us. Why?
The possibility crossed my mind when Kale recited the Goddess of Flowers song and calmed the Jinn.
You made Paimon jump! What are you doing here, Lilupar?
I was merely passing...
You, with the hat. Are you certain? I sense no trace of the Lord of Flowers within her.
Well, it is a very small fragment. Unless special methods are used to manifest its power, even her closest acquaintances would find it near impossible to detect. After the goddess passed away, her remains were scattered across the desert, King Deshret gathered all the pieces he could find and buried them in the Eternal Oasis. But some fragments remained unaccounted for. Eventually, the Fatui must have found a way to track some of them down. Presumably for use in some experiment. It's not an uncommon occurrence. You're more shaken than I thought. In one sense, you've been extraordinarily lucky. So many people who yearn for this kind of power never attain it, yet you have coexisted with her all this time without even realizing it.
I don't know what to say. I'm glad that I could help everyone with this power, really. But knowing that a fragment of the Goddess of Flowers is inside my body is... it's a strange feeling.
Well, people value their autonomy very highly. Even a well-intentioned intruder can shake one's sense of self.
I understand how you feel, Kale. But once you get used to it, you'll find it's nothing to be concerned about.
Huh. I guess you, of all people, have a good reason to speak on this.
2 good reasons, in fact.
Let me guess, because... Not my intention.
Goddess preserve me. I should take my leave. This boy in his wolf's head hat speaks much too differently from the Hermanubis I remember.
Kale, all I'm trying to say is, no matter how many Hermanubis fragments there are within me, you wouldn't think of me as Hermanubis. In the same way, you are simply you.
Yeah, I know what you mean. So about that dream I had, was it a warning from the Goddess of Flowers?
Yes. Just like me, she was an angel created by the primordial humans, born with the instinct to guide living beings. Though her body and soul have perished, her essence retains its natural instincts. Even her smallest remaining fragments would do their utmost to send you that warning. The Mother of Dreams? Lord of Flowers and Oases? She must have had a premonition. That is why she gave that dream to you.
We won't let our efforts go to waste. But I still don't understand.
Yes. Why? I suspect it may... Of course, this doesn't... All right. Any further questions from the family members of the patient? If not, we should head to the mausoleum.
Let's move out.
We all hope it'll work. But will we really be able to open Aru? And even if all 7 pillars of King Deshret agree to let us proceed, the scale of the work to follow is daunting to see.
Haven't you handled other big projects before?
I mean, the biggest project I've worked on to date is probably the Palace of Alcazarzaray, I guess? But this is orders of magnitude beyond that. It's a total nightmare.
Look on the bright side. At least this time you're actually here when Sumeru needs you most. You won't have to come asking me for details after the fact.
Mock me all you want. But now that I'm here, things will be—
Kave's self-doubt disappeared in an instant. Like magic.
Well, this confidence is most gladdening. Now, go and pack your things. We'll head to the mausoleum as soon as you're ready.
Oh, Miss Nicole. On mechanics. Plenty of Kasharawar scholars are quite serious about sculpting it. So if they...
Who's...
Myself and a few other scholars.
Oh, well...
Whoa. Where did that come from?
Look at the level of detail. It's so lifelike. The squirrel descends from the heavens like a chick.
Kaveh? Kaveh, come here for a sec.
All right, but hang on.
You called? What is it, youngster?
This squirrel statue. Isn't it cute?
Oh, a squirrel. I wouldn't say cute per se. The realism is what stands out to me.
Oh, a hero? I suppose so.
I see. Well,
as a matter of fact, I do quite enjoy as a one loves.
Then perhaps the also on this. I'm sure someone caught me. Kaveh.
Sorry, Madam
What a pity. That young man has excellent aesthetic tastes. I was hoping to ask him for his...
What a genius idea!
Precisely. Then place the two statues face to face.
Yes! That's it.
It'll be a masterpiece.
Just call me Nicole.
What? Oh, no.
Why ever not? Madam is a state of mind cultivate. My dear Miss Nicole, once we make it through in this day of age, it's rare.
Honestly, I feel the same way. It's been a lot. Also, I have to say, you're a very good judge of character. Because when I think about it, I really...
Sorry.
Never mind that.
Let's not tell Madame Faruzan about Miss Nicole's true identity for now.
Good idea. Let's limit the conversation.
I hope everyone's ready. We'll be arriving at our destination very shortly.
Why, we've not seen so many visitors ever, really. What is this place? Closer inspection reveals many familiar...
You surmise correctly.
Oh, enormous, you say? How? Why, you've even put a smile on... I know that laugh. Lilipar? What on earth are you doing here?
Oh, this is hilarious. Turns out good things really do come to those who wait. As long as you stay alive long enough. When did you three get locked up in here? And still you act all high and mighty, putting on a show for the younglings. Truly hysterical.
Why, you... Yes, I know. No need to shout. You're right, Lilupar. Goti, Kroko, and I all have the same problem. But didn't King Deshret seal you away? How did you break free, and how did you get in here?
Who knows? Perhaps you can ask my master one day, should you ever get the chance. Behold, the executioners of old. It's almost tragic, watching lowly... It's almost tragic, watching lowly prisoners like you act all self-important. Curiosity gnaws at you, doesn't it? Your interest in the outside world threatens to burst you at the seam.
I'm starting to take a liking to this magic bottle lady.
Time is of the essence. We come to you, O three ancients, as for precisely what we need your help with.
All right, stop arguing, Kroko. And Goti, don't you start. What's the harm in letting her speak? It's not worth getting so angry about. Forget about her. The 3 questions are the crucial thing here. But do you really have a way to answer them? You once answered the final question, Nefer, but the seal did not open. Unless with the passage...
You could say so. When you first asked me what determines truth and falsehood, my answer was liars are the best at seeing.
I think that makes sense.
I found it quite compelling myself.
Well, That
Can you guess which...
time. And that's not only the answer to the final question. All things wax and wane with the passage of time. Current affairs are always... You once described...
Time. Indeed. Perhaps in building our... This is the most eventful day I have experienced in a long, long time. You have my sincere gratitude.
Are those 3 of the 7 pillars?
Turns out the statues were quite faithful to the source.
You 3 seem to be in good spirit.
Prison can help a person grow and learn to cherish what they have. Nevertheless, after everything you've done for me... Hello, Nefer.
It's good to see you, Thoth.
Nice. Definitely puts my mind.
Should we maybe introduce...
Sure. I'm Sethos.
Everything is equally new.
Let's hold off.
Gods and people of yore are not necessarily welcome in today's world. Self-awareness is one of my finest qualities.
Is that so?
Fair point.
And I must praise you for your wisdom.
I'm sorry?
Why, your tremendous accomplishments deserve a reward, do they not? You must let us do something for you in return.
General Mahamatra, what do you think?
I won't beat around the bush. Sumeru is facing a crisis the likes of...
Every calamity throughout the ages has been connected to us in one way or another, whether we were its cause or consequence.
Whatever is wrong with Irminsul, it severely affected the Dendro Archon. She fell into a coma and is currently receiving treatment from the Dendro Dragon.
The Dendro Dragon? I'm sorry, the Dendro Dragon is helping to heal the Dendro Archon?
Not a pep, surely. Not vicious, cruel a pep who possesses no virtues aside from her basic instincts. Ah, good heavens.
Right. Still, why would the Dendro Dragon lend you her aid? She has always held nothing but contempt for the Archons.
You can help us make history too.
Smooth.
Currently, no one can connect to Irminsul. We hope that by opening up Aru and making some modifications to it, we can use its
unfortunately, Aru is an imperfect creation. King Deshret... Besides, I hear you.
The archaeological records clearly indicate that although Aru's construction...
This is by no means a threat. You asked us to state our wishes, and we have. Each one of us here needs your...
What do we think, my fellow old fogey?
Since you ask so nicely. Naturally.
Naturally what? Are you for?
I simply mean we shall do what comes naturally. You claim that you wish to open Aru. Know you then that the golden slumber created by King Deshret is preserved within?
We do. We understand the risks involved.
In all likelihood, the mortal world will never again be able to replicate King Deshret's work.
We are sure.
If your minds are made up, Saint Chesapank.
Saint Binu, responding to your call. 3 kings detected. Initiating autonomous will.
Saint Shezbank, responding to your call. 3 kings detected. Initiating autonomous will.
Ah, Lord Herreshoff.
Then your trust in my well-being has long outlived your physical body. You have always opened with that same phrase, in life, death, and now even beyond.
Al Akmar is long gone. What is the reason for this meeting?
You're awake? Good. We are voting on whether to give the...
Aru is the pride of Al-Ahmar. Opening Aru requires the unanimous consent of the 7 pillars. I hope you...
Sumeru is currently in the midst of a major calamity. A god without his people shall cease to exist, and King Deshret's
I do not mean to mock these proceedings, but what is the point of a unanimous vote when we know that the last of the 7 pillars, the Dendro Dragon
This will no doubt surprise your mechanical mind, and I have no intention of trying to persuade you it is true. But
have any proof?
I ask the 3 kings.
Naturally, the Ibis King, Thoth.
What?
It was Thoth's disciples who revealed the truth to us. We need not debate its veracity. Simply let Thoth bear accountability. That way the rest of us may have a clear conscience.
Harishef, you diabolical fiend!
I awakened our former colleagues for you, supported your opinion, and backed your...
I miss the days when Hermanubis was still around. At times like this, he would offer to take accountability.
What are you trying to say? Is my word worth less to you than Hermanubis?
Hypocrite though you are, Lord Thoth, you are humorous in equal measure. How could we bear not to...
Since King Deshret is no more, we shall receive... Remember, the moment that Aru is liberated, to take this step.
We understand that well, and we have decided to proceed regardless. Furthermore,
King Deshret's creation is clearly a place of rest.
Hermanubis' representative and the Dendro Dragon Apep made their choice ahead of time, by the grace of His Majesty, guided by his wisdom and will.
What's this? Are we under attack? No. Wait, it's...
Here you are. Through the sands of time. I see you.
Father. Father, is it really you?
It's Chet's father, Jibriel! That's right! He entered the golden slumber, didn't he?
I smell blood and sand on you. You've grown. Strong as a wild beast, and without shedding a tear.
You have to leave, don't you? Please, just answer me this. What should I do for you?
This meeting is a blessing from the gods. My soul, once imprisoned along with that of Semail, is finally free. I am truly grateful for the chance to see you again. That the dead should meet the living is itself a miracle. One brief, precious moment is enough. Enough to set my heart at ease. Do not weep for me, Jet. I know you will accomplish many great things in your life. You will go further and climb higher than I ever did. All I ask is that you take good care of yourself.
Father! Father! Father.
Hey, Chet.
I'm fine. Thanks, Paimon. It was just a little sudden. He was trapped in the golden slumber for our sake.
You've grown strong, Jet.
Yeah. I'll leave the past in my memory. Goodbye, Father.
Ah, me, what a touching reunion that was.
We 3 retainers, once imprisoned for our iniquity, are surely the least qualified, although Aru was...
As for your proposed renovations, we cannot determine which functions to...
It matters not. The Ibis King shall be accountable if any problems arise. Ibis?
If I'd known you'd be like all of us.
Vilify me no further. Using Aru's power, we shall install a defense mechanism at our king's mausoleum. You must be guarded even against Irminsul itself, unseen and unheard. From this moment forth, none may by sight or hearing perceive anything said or done within the mausoleum.
Amazing.
With technology from the heavens, the possibilities are...
All right. Will that resolve?
Why, yes. I've already...
You must be the ones tasked by...
That's right. Good.
We've met before.
I've only ever seen these...
the paintings...
No, only you...
I wouldn't go...
Back to the matter at hand. A preliminary assessment by the Academia in the most capable minds in the...
The artisans who built Aru for Al-Ahmar.
I didn't know that. We'll do...
Such brazen words. A far cry from their ancestors.
No, that's not what he meant. Please, don't mind him. He shares your sentiments, just not your, penchant for hyperbole.
I just think it's important to manage expectations.
Forgive my lack of courtesy, but we simply can't sacrifice our lives to the gods on completion of the project like Here's a first draft of the project proposal for your perusal. Please let us know if you have any requests. Normally, I'd have made it...
Naturally.
If my fellow ministers deem this meager display of respect sufficient, I suppose I can consider agreeing.
Why are you so preoccupied with the ostentatious displays of respect to Al-Ahmar? We should be trying to...
Exactly.
This is Aru's mate.
We certainly will.
You may attempt to lay out
King Deshret always believed in humanity. Still, the reason that Aru's modules are designed that way...
Is that true? No wonder human artisans helped to build Aru then. He actually required human assistance to create his greatest work.
Naturally.
Have you noticed that the Goat King keeps giving superficial responses? It's like he's just going through the motions and leaving the real debate to his colleagues.
He understands the art of perfunctory speech.
Excuse me for being...
You're mistaken.
You? Whatever. I knew it'd be like this working with you. All right, let me past. I need to look at this console.
It's your job to activate it after all. Everyone, please proceed with the external checks and preparation.
Hello there, youngsters.
Whoa, the Ibis King...
What do you mean, came to life? I've reviewed. You are the
Aru and the... I thought...
And you too?
You've read
an instruction.
It used to sit on... If the manual is...
What?
But this is something you could not possibly have known.
I'm from Vahuman.
Precisely. And a large part of... I may as well tell you. In the beginning... Nabu Malikata, the goddess of flowers, descended upon Sumeru. The glory of the heaven was within her. She brought life, oases, and knowledge to this land. Then she created the Jinn, enlightened them, and ordered them to serve her. Two other gods, it was the first and greatest alliance. We should speak with all the great changes in Sumeru's history began with the goddess of flowers. For King Deshret's sake, she pried into the secrets of Celestia, and for this was burned to ashes by the flames of wrath. So grieved was King Deshret by her passing, that he lost all interest in state affairs, and devoted himself instead to the knowledge that she had brought back. It was after learning of the technology from that floating island in the sky that he first conceived of Aru. And so, the Akasha was inspired by Aru, while the basis for Aru itself came from Celestia's technology.
Well, if the two share a common technological origin, then connecting one system to the other is an entirely feasible idea.
Unbelievable.
No, I do, but there's no time for that. The schedule is too tight.
Perhaps you could try coming up with our...
You know what it's like having to turn around 5 different drafts in one day?
Yeah, also, sir...
Yes, well...
Still, if Aru is...
Because it was never fully completed. In the beginning, his wish was to create something that could rival the very world itself. The Lord of Flowers, what he desired, she bestowed. And thus was knowledge brought into the world. Her courage and sacrifice had to be honored with the most splendid of monuments, or King Deshret would surely have deemed it a grave injustice. And that monument, built from at that time, King Deshret said since we share an eternal covenant, I shall never be your enemy. Hence, the fruit of wisdom from the heavens is not to be devoured. Remember, it is not that I lack the power to become the enemy of wisdom. Yet you and she have taught me much and shown in the end. Aru was only used to store...
So the point you're making is, King Deshret was both powerful and ambitious, and he only ceased his imperious ways out of affection for the goddess of... You could see this as an act of mercy, but you could also see it as the
This explains why Aru was both a prison and a monument.
You have to be careful who you get involved with, or love is the same. All right, let us pause the story here. Who's in charge again?
Ah, yes, me and...
Now then, close your eyes. Communicable through the simplest of mediums. By the power of King Deshret, I shall grant you a glimpse into the unseen secrets that lie at the threshold of existence.
Where did this come from?
It looks more like some form of externalized...
Just as the Akasha allows you to access a greater range of knowledge, this is no ordinary mechanism. It reflects the internal structure of Aru. Whether you choose to
looks... Turn around.
So that's where the elevator is. Sight clear! Yeah.